It'll come back to me. No, I've got it now.
Oh,
so even though this is more zombies focused, again, the fact that you don't really talk about campaign too much, I think, leaves me intrigued on Nightmares.
okay.
Black Ops 3. I remember just before the release of Black Ops 3,
Yep.
I actually went to a pre-release event to play Black Ops 3 Shadows of Evil early.
Yeah.
And then we went to Wagamama, and I think
Oh yes, I remember.
yeah, and I think at that point there might have been like a leak online about Nightmares. But I guess from your point of view, if you could go back and do Nightmares again, is there anything that you would do differently?
Well, again, you got to put it in context. That was 2 guys.
2 guys that made the entirety of Nightmares.
Yeah.
Okay.
So once you start to think about that,
It makes
I suddenly turn around and go, "It's one of the greatest things I've ever seen done."
for 2 people. Yeah.
And again, this was because we started late. I think I talked about this, right? Black Ops 3 was up against it. We had like about 10 months to do it. And my fear, again, using the word there, fear was, what happens if we can't bring enough, right?
Which is crazy.
And we're going and going and going and adding, right? And then 2 of the guys had kind of cleared their stuff, and they said, we still got energy. And I was like, well, we could do a twist, couldn't we? And I was talking with our lead programmer and technical director. He's like, yeah, we could overload everything. It was kind of programming. You can overload it and basically use all the core things. And then we could, but there's a whole story to be written. There's a whole bunch of animation that has to be done. There's a whole bunch of other things. It's not just free. And I was like, listen, give it a go. 2 guys in I think 2 months.
2 months?
It was like nothing.
Oh my god!
So when people are like, "Whoa, Nightmares," I'm like, 2 guys for no time. I think it's a miracle.
I agree.
It was like nothing.
I am shocked.
Now again, other people will support and so forth. But in terms of the kind of core development of that, it was 2 guys working. And again, I'm probably getting the time wrong, but it was like no time because the campaign was finished for it to be done.
Right.
Which means you're already at the end of your development.
Yeah, because you probably have got campaign just over the line, on time, but with not a lot of time left.
You only start that, again, that's why I think it's 2 months. You only start that at the point where 90% of it's ready. So it must have been no time. And I know it was 2 guys because I know the 2 guys. So yeah, Nightmares, I wouldn't do anything differently. I'd be like, wow, it was incredible you even got it.
Yeah, that is insane. And then, but just thinking as a sort of launch package, there's already so much. It's you didn't have to do Nightmares.
It was. I think I've talked about this before, right? Black Ops 2 was so good, and 3 we were starting a little bit behind the 8 ball, and so I think we were just kind of trying to get everything in, trying to go as hard as we possibly could. It was just it was. As I say, I've described Black Ops 3 as that kind of miracle. It truly is, in terms of the amount of stuff that was kind of done. By a team that was just on fire, just going for it.
Yeah, there was so much.
Imagine
content.
that they've done the main project and they've done the zombie stuff and they've done this in 10 months, and then they turn into me and saying, "What more can we do?" And I say, "Well, we could always we could overload and remaster the entire campaign." Yeah, we'll do that. Just imagine after already kind of going through everything. And they're like, "We want to do more. Okay, go. Do me an alternate campaign."
Mental, because you got campaign, Nightmares, free run, Dead Ops, multiplayer, zombies. When you say miracle, you're not kidding.
It was a loaded plate.
Yep.
Yep.
Jeez Louise. Okay, well.